Now we begin with Act 3, Scene 2. It's in Belmont and we see a room in Portia's house. Enter Bassanio, Portia, Graciano, Nerissa and attendants. So we see that Bassanio, Portia, Graciano, Nerissa and the attendants enter. They also include a singer. Now it begins with Portia's long speech. She tells Bassanio, she stops him from choosing from the casket in a hurry, and she tells him, I pray you tarry, pause a day or two before you hazard. She is requesting Bassanio to wait for a couple of days before he chooses the casket. For in choosing wrong I lose your company, therefore forbear a while. There is something tells me, but it is not love. I would not lose you, and you know yourself, hate counsels not in such a quality. And she's telling him, in case you make a wrong choice, I will lose you. But lest you should not understand me well, and yet a maiden hath no tongue, but thought I would detain you here some month or two before you venture for me. So now she's telling him, Bassanio, to wait. Something tells me, she says, not love, but something that I don't want to lose you. Though I know that girls are not supposed to express their thoughts, I am just saying I would like you to stay here for a month or two before you undergo the test for me. Now she says, I could teach you how to choose right, but I am then forsworn, so will I never be. May you miss me, but if you do, you will make me wish a sin, that I had been forsworn. So now she is telling him that I could tell you how to choose the correct casket, but by doing so, I will be disregarding the oath, the promise that I took. So I will never tell, but you might lose me in making a wrong choice. So I'd wish I could ignore my oath and told you everything. And she says, be shrewd your eyes, they have overlooked me and divided me. One half of me is yours, the other half yours. Mine own, I would say, but if mine, then yours, and so all yours. Now, she is not able to clearly tell him that she loves him. So she is telling him that your eyes have bewitched me. Bassanio's eyes, they have bewitched Portia. They have divided me in two. One half is yours, and the other half, I would call it, belongs to you too. So I am all yours, but in this awful day and age, people don't even have the right to their own property. So she is saying, oh, these naughty times put bars between the owners and their rights. And so though yours, not yours. Prove it so, let fortune go to hell for it, not I. I speak too long, but it is to pass the time, to ache it and to draw it out in length, to stay you from election. Now Portia is telling Bassanio that there is no chance for me to be yours, then that's just bad luck. And I know I am telling too much, but I am doing so only to make the time last longer. And to postpone your selection of caskets. To this Bassanio replies, "Let me choose now. I feel tortured by all this talking." And Portia says, "Tortured, Bassanio? Then confess to your crime. Tell us about the treason you have mixed in with your love." And he replies, Bassanio says that the only treason I am guilty, treason is misty. The only treason I am guilty of is worrying that I am never going to get to enjoy you. Now, treason has nothing at all to do with my love. And they are as opposite. Treason and love are as opposite as hot and cold. Portia tells him, "I am not sure I believe what you are saying because I don't believe what you are saying because men under torture will confess anything." And Bassanio tells Portia that, "Promise me you will let me live and I'll confess the truth." And Portia says, "All right, then confess and live." And Bassanio tells her that confess and love is more correct. "Oh, torture is fun when my torturer tells me." Now, who is the torturer? Portia. "What I have to say to go free, but let me try my luck on the boxes." And Portia tells him to go ahead. "I am locked in one of them." So she says, "Away then, I am locked in one of them. If you do love me, you will find out." Now she asks Nerissa and the rest of the attendants to go away from there. And she asks the musician to play music, the singer to play music. And she's saying, "What kind of music to be played? If he loses, it will be a swan song." It was believed that a swan before dying sings very sweet song. So in case he loses, I will cry him a river if he loses. But if he wins, the music should be like the majestic trumpets blown for a newly crowned monarch. Monarch means king. It's the sweet sound at daybreak that the dreaming bridegroom hears on his wedding morning, calling him to the church. So the music starts here, and we note that this long scene brings the casket story to its climax, with Bassanio making the choice. And the opening speech of Portia is evident of Portia's true love for Bassanio, and the charm of her speech lies in the fact that Portia cannot openly admit her love.